guys, it's Goody here, and I want to touch upon the character models for our Back in Time Fantastic Four. So, if you don't already know, in the new zombie map Origins for DLC 4 Apocalypse Black Ops 2, we will be playing as our Fantastic Four characters, but they're just going to be a bit younger than usual. So they might even talk differently, sound differently, or interact differently. I've already made a different video about that. It'll be in the description or annotation on screen now. But what I want to talk about is the character models. So here we go. We've got the one from the DLC 4 trailer, and we'll start from left to right. So we'll start with Takeo. And there's not really much to say about Takeo. He looks fantastically fresh with his new beard, or his old beard, but he looks fantastic, kind of. He looks really hench, and he looks like a likable character for once. But if we go into the teaser trailer they released, we can see the sword, and, you know, we've always seen a sword on Takeo, and he's never used it. Maybe he's going to use it. It looks really shiny, and it looks like it's going to be used. He also has a really weird switch, so that could be used to detonate something. I don't know. Takeo holds so many secrets, because by the time we can't understand him, because his quotes are really jumbled up. But that's Takeo out of the way. Then we go on to Edward Richtofen, and then let me just go on. Treyarch have done a fantastic job with Richtofen's character model. Look how menacing Richtofen looks. He just oozes, I'm going to kill you. He has this mustache. It's finely cut. His eyes are so piercing, and his eyebrows, they are some evil eyebrows. And what I want to touch upon is he has these two blood kind of canisters on him with 386 and 481 on them. And what's really interesting is that they are two of the 4 prisoner numbers from Mob of the Dead. I'm not sure who they actually correspond to, but maybe he's got all 4 of them, and that's why they've been brought together, but we only see 2 of them in this trailer, and that's really interesting because we see this room next to the infirmary, where it's kind of like operating chair, like the one from Verrückt that I've talked about, but it's really interesting that if Richtofen was inside Mob of the Dead, that kind of links it into the zombie storyline, and also that's why these characters have been together, and why Mob of the Dead actually exists as a map. So that's Richtofen out of the way. He's still my favourite character. He's fantastic. Then we're gonna go on to Alex. Oh, sorry, it's not Alex Mason. It's Dempsey from past times, and it's just really lazy. And I'm going to talk about this about Nikolai as well. They've literally stripped the character model for Alex Mason, even down to the leather jacket, to play as past Dempsey, and it's quite upsetting, but also corresponds to my character model kind of theory going on, because we've got Alex Mason, and he's always been very strong, and we can normally find loads of Grim Reaper bloodstains inside the campaign when we play as him, so maybe that's what we're kind of linking with, because as we know, Treyarch took character models from World at War, because Dempsey was, oh god, I can't remember from the head. He was one guy who you could either save or kill in the last mission. Then we have Nikolai, who got burned at the Reich. Takeo was kind of based on the guy who put a cigarette in your eye at the start, and Richtofen was the character model that you snipe in Vendetta. I think that's correct. If it's not, I'm sorry, but they do like to base character models, and I think they've kind of made the 2 new ones of Takeo and Richtofen, because I can't find them anywhere in Black Ops 2, but Alex Mason or Dang Dempsey is definitely in this map. And also, Nikolai. Now, who looks like Nikolai in this picture? He looks exactly like Viktor Reznov. Like, honestly, down to the beard, he just looks like Viktor Reznov, and that's interesting because I still want to put out loads more about Viktor Reznov. I just need to get around to it, but Viktor Reznov is incredibly important, as I've said, as either predicting zombie lines or even being in the zombie storyline, because he just crops up everywhere. He's in Old Wounds, he's Vendetta, he was born in these Grim Reaper bloodstains, and that links with the character models. And if we just look at Nikolai himself, he looks really, war damaged and tattered, and he's got some kind of pilot helmet on, so maybe he's the one who crashed the plane in this map, or even the one that crashed in Nakdao Totem. We don't know how these guys met, but I just wanted to, I just wanted a literal tiny stab at Treyarch to say, hey, you've been lazy again, you're copying character models, and this really looks like Reznov and Alex Mason, and I am so pumped for DLC 4, I cannot wait, but I just wanted to pick that out for you guys, because the links I'm making when I make these prediction videos for the zombie maps, and the amount of times Reznov and Alex Mason has always cropped up when predicting maps, it kind of just seems fitting that they are now somewhat inside the maps. I know it's the character, obviously, of Reznov and the character, obviously, of Nikolai and Dempsey. Sorry, I got a bit muddled up, but it's the character model of Alex Mason and Reznov. So, just want to put that out there, guys. I am, like I said, so pumped for DLC 4. That was just a really quick video about the character models, and yeah, there's not really much to talk about apart from I will be back on August the 27th. I just checked my dates and when I'm back from the Leeds Festival, so that'll be good. Expect live coverage, expect loads of videos, and apart from that, guys, nothing really to talk about. It's been goody, and goodbye.